WhatsApp 394-3212 or 620-3057 to reserve your cabanas and VIP space. Come, enjoy the entertainment, enjoy the vibes, and the atmosphere at the safest venue in Tobago. Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Inferno Friday and Seductive Saturday are back.
Job Optimum Health and Wellness. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan. Examines all of your organs in a single session. 95% accuracy. It's painless, non-invasive, and affordable. Call Pastor Job at 350-2628, 767-1031, or 275-6300. Sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan at Job Optimum Health and Wellness.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suglal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Thursday, October 24th, from 5 p.m. Tobago Carnival. Get ready for Hush Cooler.
Panama junkie, the people play
Hush Cooler. All roads lead to Vibes, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. An experience like no other. And only hear what? Whatever happened at Vibes? Well, I don't want to tell you. Hush.
Can you dig it?
Hush Cooler at Vibes. Performing live, Mikel Tasia.
I feel like I'm running down again. Jump and shake the ground again.
The Pan Man, Joshua Agrello, Neil Iwer George, and more. Cooler. So bring your crew, bring your cooler, and come to Hush. Tickets are available online at islandtickets.com or from the Jade Monkey Bar, Crown Point, and Ted Arthur Leather Store, Scarborough. For more info, call 721-1992 or 774-5624. This October, the ultimate party experience awaits. Hush Cooler. No glass bottles allowed. Powered by TTT Limited, the official national media partner for Tobago Carnival 2024.
I need a little run now, babe.
Hush Cooler.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM radio. Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
This is the voice of Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
IWER and Oscar B presents Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub, Sunday 27th October, 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Featuring popular artiste and an all-star DJ cast. Early bird tickets $300. Breakfast inclusive.
If your name in with a
Bend right over.
Tickets available on ticketfederation.com and cachet stores nationwide, or call 620-3057 or 684-4528. Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space.
We don't beat girl, but we beat from bad. We beat from bad.
Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on The Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Join me? Right.
Yes. Listen, let me just tell all you, when all you done work, don't take off the mic button. Right. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. We're here for a while. I was just putting things in order and getting ourselves ready to come on for you live. It's Friday morning, 5:47 a.m. on the 27th of September, 2024. And let me send belated birthday greetings to my Member of Parliament for St. Joseph, Mr. Terence Yalsing. Yesterday was his birthday. And of course, my loving daughter-in-law, Celeste Peters Roach. Yesterday was her birthday also. And to all of you celebrating your birthdays for this whole week, I say happy birthday to all of you. Yeah?
Libra season.
So let me take the opportunity to say good morning to you, Bruce, and your entire family.
Good morning, Sharon. All protocols observed. Blessed morning, everybody.
Oh, God. Oh. But I must do the special good mornings to Mr. and Mrs. Richie's.
Yes.
Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Primus. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Chance. All our listeners, viewers, callers, chatters from all across the globe. I say good morning to you. All our YouTubers, good morning, good morning. I'm here. We're here. Let the fun begin. It's Bacchanal Friday. So, guys, we're going to take a call. It's 5:48. We just have a few seconds or minutes before we go to the break. Yeah? And then, no thank you, Angie. No thanks. Right. Keep that to yourself. So we're going to the lines at 3420081.
And 4665391.
All right. Caller, good morning.
Auntie Cheryl, morning, darling.
Good morning, my dear.
Don't beat monks in Georgia. I come into you. Just give me a little time in. Yes, I come in. Uncle Bruce, morning.
Morning.
Right, and glad to hear your voice there. Love you all. And since Auntie Cheryl talk about birthday early, I am saying happy birthday to one of my very good senior citizen friend, Mrs. Crosby. And I want to sing for Mrs. Crosby is 86 years today. And what is surprising about Miss Crosby, Miss Uncle Brucey, Auntie Cheryl, you can't drive better than Mrs. Crosby, you know.
You telling me?
86 years, Miss Crosby fighting up with that traffic. She's not making a mistake. She's doing every single thing perfect as a 86-year-old woman.
Yeah, the woman just call the radio station and put them in the place.
Definitely. So let me just sing a little happy birthday for her and get off. Morning to everybody. I can't stay too long because I have to sing for Mrs. Crosby. So love all of Trinidad and Tobago. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sister Crosby. Happy birthday to you. And all who have their birthday today, the Member of Parliament for St. Joseph. Happy birthday, Mr. GL Singh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all the people today. Love you all. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Auntie Cheryl.
You could sing, boy. Throat. Oh, good. Really happy birthday to Mrs. Crosby, and that's a fact. And she's very collective of everything around her. And that's like St. Madeleine. St. Madeleine, it's her age too, you know.
Yeah.
All you all right. Take that in all your ways. Caller, good morning, Mommy.
Sharon Felix, good morning to you.
Morning, my dear, morning.
Bruce, good morning to you. I thought you were here a while ago. Let me say good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. And to Mr. Leave It Right there, good morning to you. Sharon Felix, you good?
I good, girl.
Bruce, you good?
I good.
Oi.
Okay. I will call back in a bit because Bacchanal Friday is right.
Yes,
I'll call back in.
Yes.
All right.
Bacchanal is ripe and All right. Come on, guys. Call me up. Don't wait till I start to do. We get into the real Bacchanal and you know calling to say good morning. You know. All right. Paula, good morning.
Blessed rising to you.
Good morning, Oma. How are you?
I'm good after the Almighty Jah.
Excellent, excellent. And how is that gentleman of yours?
Very good.
Nice. Tell him I say
Rising to you, Boss Rain.
Morning,
Sure,
morning.
You hearing me, you know?
You hearing me? All right,
Yes.
okay.
Well, Sharon?
Yes, my dear.
Well, if they never know it, they will know it this morning.
Okay.
Mrs. Crosby, blessed rising to you at this tender age, also called Simple Sweet.
Simple Sweet.
Yes. She says things that is very simple and it
Yes.
is very sweet.
Yes, that is so true.
And your member of parliament, Mr. Diaz
Singh, yes, and my daughter-in-law.
Celeste.
Yes.
Happy Earth Strong to them all. And everybody else who is celebrating birthday today, happy Earth Strong to you all. Mano, blessed rising. Ma'am. Anyway. As I always say, keep the guard up. Don't let it down. Now if you can to be much more wise and watchful. Take care of the children, please. And you all be safe on the nation's black carpet. Let us continue to pray for our country.
Oh, yes.
Blessed love.
Thank you so kindly. Caller, good morning.
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 Good morning to all my family in Tobago. Special good morning to all my PNM family also. Good morning to my Prime Minister, his family and his cabinet, and also my PNM family in Trinidad. Special good morning also to my family. Blessings, Rita.
Thank you so much. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Morning, morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
You survived, boy.
Omba, you have to call me back because you're the same line that this lady talking. Go ahead, Claudette.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Sharon, you're looking beautiful this morning.
Oh,
I like the hairstyle, the color. The color, I love that
Girl,
color.
and if Rapunzel let down her hair, oh my gosh.
I saw it on Wednesday, no, but don't worry. Good morning, everybody. Everybody, good morning this morning. People stay safe. Have a beautiful weekend. And look out for the children, please.
Yes.
Everybody, good morning. Happy birthday to Tobago and to the minister. Everybody who's celebrating today, have a blessed day. And thank God for life. Sharon, bye. Love you all.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Crosby. Happy birthday to you. You know we love you. Good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce. Morning, everybody.
Morning, Mother.
Thanks to Mr. Monk St. George for wishing me that happy birthday and singing that lovely song, lovely voice.
Mm-hmm. You catch me
and
there.
all the other people who is birthday for today and within the week and the month. Happy birthday to everyone. Deep South, I think you are today. Okay, thank you, Sharon. Thank you for that song also.
You're welcome,
Thank
my love.
God. Thank God for where I am, and I am happy to know that I could still talk and relate and understand what's going on. Okay, then. Thank you all very much, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye, my dear. Simple Sweet, that's what you call her. Thank you, Oma. Yes, I feel there is Olga.
Hi, good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Olga.
Yeah, this is Olga, the king. The king. They trying to kill the king, eh?
Yeah.
They can't kill the king. It has some people trying to get me in trouble, Sharon.
Oh, God, what they
people
doing?
hear anything happen.
No. Don't even talk that.
Now listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I walking my dog in the road, the public road. They're telling me, don't walk my dog on them side.
On them
right?
side?
Yes.
The
Now,
road
when
have
my
two
dog,
sides. The road
Sharon,
have
you know, when
sides.
you live outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
If your dog mess, you have to pick it up, you know.
Yes.
Right? I just pick up my dog mess, show it when nobody is passing. They still has me when I'm passing.
You will know to put
And
on
they're trying to get me in trouble, but they will get me in trouble.
No.
I know what I'm telling you.
You're not listening to me.
Because they come in with that kind of thing now.
You're not listening.
But,
you're not listening to me, Olga.
Yeah.
When is your birthday again?
Mine is the 3rd of November.
Right. So I feel I'm going to buy some earmuffs for you. So on a morning when you're going to walk the dog, you know this put on, like what we just wear, and you put your music on, and you will walk your dog, and you're watching, but you can't hear. You will go walk your dog and go back home, and you are not to take on a soul.
I have that dog 4 years. It wasn't a problem. All of a sudden, my dog become a problem. The same people who didn't like my dog and tell me how they like how we just have them and everything, is the same people who turn around now.
But they're jealous.
And hating my dog.
I jealousy, forget
and
that.
Telling me they go pelt down my dog when I pass him.
No, man, they're not adults.
Now, them can't make me stop passing on the road there, but I'm telling you, I just walk myself, prepare Sharon, and tell you, hey, anything happen to me. Remember, I tell all you that, eh?
No,
anytime these people hit me, Sharon, I don't know. I ain't taking nobody lash.
No,
right?
Man.
I know they're going to destroy me, they might kill me or what, but I ain't taking nobody lash. I'm a big man. You see, the 3rd of November, I going to be 64 years. And I ain't taking nobody hitting on my body again. And I mean what I tell you. People hear anything I'm talking, remember I tell you that. Right? Go on. Have a good morning, everybody.
Okay, my darling.
Right.
All you leave over on the dog for me,
and I walk in PPA.
Oh, God, Jesus. All right, I had to pray for you, yes? All you leave over on the dog. Call her quick. We have 30 seconds.
Happy birthday, Miss Crosby. I talked to you after yesterday. Never tell me what the birthday is. And happy birthday also to Mr. D.L. Singh. Blessings. Okay.
Thank you so kindly. All right, guys, we have to go to the ads. We'll be back. Do not shift your dial. And when we come back, we're heading into the Express Newsday and the Guardian newspapers. I did come here to get on by this morning, but I seen an article here that it cooled me down. I will be back.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM.
Share the life. TTMF and HMB have joined forces to offer you greater mortgage, financing, and investment advantages under one roof. Welcome to TTMB, the new Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Bank. Call 625-8863 or visit ttmortgagebank.com to learn more. TTMB, the Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Bank. Own your future.
Thursday, October 24th, from 5 p.m. Tobago Carnival. Get ready for Hush Cooler. Hush Cooler. All roads lead to Vibes, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. An experience like no other. And all you hear what? Whatever happened at Vibes? Well, I don't want to tell you. Hush.
Can you dig it?
Hush Cooler at Vibes. Performing live, Mikel Tasia.
I feel like I'm running down again. Jump and shake the ground again.
Joshua McCullough, Neil IWER George, and more. Cooler. So bring your crew, bring your cooler, and come to Hush. Tickets are available online at IWERtickets.com or from the Jade Monkey Bar, Crown Point, and Ched Arthur Leather Store, Scarborough. For more info, call 721-1992 or 774-5624. This October, the ultimate party experience awaits. Hush Cooler. No glass bottles allowed. Powered by TTT Limited, the official national media partner for Tobago Carnival 2024. Hush Cooler.
Inferno Friday and Seductive Saturdays are back at Vibes Event Space, formerly known as a Shade Nightclub.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Tobago, your favorite event venue, is bringing back Inferno Fridays and Seductive Saturday. Party with the all-star DJ cast. Drink specials all night. This weekend at Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Let's party like we used to as we continue the vibe. General entry free until midnight. VIP $100. Call or WhatsApp 394-3212 or 620-3057 to reserve your cabanas and VIP space. Come enjoy the entertainment, enjoy the vibes, and the atmosphere at the safest venue in Tobago. Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Inferno Friday and Seductive Saturday are back.
Are you ready for the ultimate football showdown? Alderman Kareem Marcel and Renewing Hope Foundation presents Unity Call Football League 2024. It's time for seven-a-side football like you've never seen it before. Kick it off at the Beetham Gardens Recreational Grounds on Friday, 27th September at 7 p.m. sharp with a massive first place prize of $100,000 up for grabs. This is the competition you don't want to miss. Teams, it's time to get ready. Registration is open now, but you don't want to wait because the deadline is Wednesday, 25th September. The fee, only $2,500 per team. So come lock in your spot and show your skills on the field. Check out the official social media page of Kareem Marcel for the registration link or more information. Or you can hit us up on WhatsApp at 294-7814. This is football. This is unity. This is the Unity Call Football League 2024. Be there.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Oh God, on the Lord. Call on Him. Pour on us, God. Oh God, as we pray.
are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
The light of your
IWER and Oscar B presents Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub, Sunday 27th October, 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Featuring popular artiste and an all-star DJ cast. Early bird tickets $300. Breakfast inclusive.
If you're them in with bend right over.
Tickets available on TicketFederation.com and cachet stores nationwide, or call 620-3057 or 684-4528. Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space.
We don't beat girl, but we beat from bad. We beat from bad.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, so Trinidad, Tobago, and the world listening, wherever you are this morning, I say good morning to you. And of course, you're listening to Titans of Democracy, a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with Bruce Wayne and yours truly.
Why are you looking so?
I don't know. I don't know if I thought something wrong. Right. Okay, good. So, we're going into the Express at this time, and headlines in the Express says, Laurel resigns, Prime Minister replaces ex-PNM Senator with Tobago's Ansel Dennis. Young talent, Kamla pays soldiers more money, and we have, what's this? That's my data and network. All right, so that's the headlines for today in the Express. Man robbed of 40,000 after visiting bank. A 30-year-old man was robbed withdrawing money from a bank in Valsayn. The man told police that on Wednesday morning he visited Republic Bank and you going in?
Mm-hmm. And withdrew the money. He then made his way to Savannah Drive in Chaguanas, where he parked and secured his Toyota Hilux along the road. He left the money in an envelope in the center console and went away. Upon returning, oh gosh, I know that would happen. Upon returning around 11:40 a.m., he observed that the right side driver's window was broken. When he checked inside his vehicle, he realized the cash was missing. WPC Orozco is continuing inquiries.
Cops see gang link in Malik killings. Police believe that 46-year-old David Maricho, a.k.a. Lollipop, was killed as a result of escalating tensions between warring gangs in the Malik community. 11
no longer person to go in.
And I seen I reconnecting here like that.
11 spent 9mm shells were found where he was shot. Where he was shot dead in Malik on Wednesday.
Jesus Christ. Shot dead through kitchen window. A Gasparillo man who was described as hardworking and humble was shot dead in his home early Wednesday morning. Randall John, 30 of Warren Road, Dalu Road, was shot
in the chest.
Jesus. Laurel leaves. Laurel Lizama Singh has resigned as a People's National Movement PNM senator, and the Prime Minister immediately replaced her with PNM Tobago leader Ansel Dennis. Lizama Singh's resignation from the Senate has come days following the granting of an interim protection order dated September 19th by the court against her after her spouse Darren Lee Singh filed an application. Kamla, don't ridicule her. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar says people should not ridicule former government Senator Laurel Lizama Singh, but instead give her peace and not cast judgment. Any decision regarding Laurel's position in the Senate was up to her party and her leader. Regarding the order against her, she will have her chance in court to clear her name. I pass no judgment. As I said before, women and men have equal rights and equal responsibilities. She is a young woman, and in life there will always be problems, but things will improve in her future with some effort, Persad-Bissessar said. I applaud that this morning. Trisha Kossal's appointed to Angostura Board. Trisha Kossal has been appointed as a director of Angostura Holdings Limited and its subsidiaries, Angostura Limited and Trinidad Distillers Limited. Laurel pleads with the Prime Minister. A letter has been sent to Prime Minister Dr. Keel Rowley from an attorney representing Senator Laurel Lee Singh. Well, that is stale news, because she has retired. Yeah. Cousin slain outside school, AG armor men, women victims of domestic abuse, NCC taken to court over failure to disclose carnival funding documents, bodies piling up at Scarborough Mortuary, gunned down after visiting his children, cops, soldiers hit the street. Those are the headlines in the Express this morning. In the Newsday, Dennis replaces Lizama Lee Singh in Senate. I'm ready to serve. Farley give THA no less than 5.8% of budget pie. To do what? To send people all over the place to jump up and down? What is the reason? Are you going to be paying contractors their monies that is owed to them? Only know me, my mouth, only know I different, eh? What's a 20 million gallon deficit at Caroni plant? Ex-Senator Hamlet Joseph dies. Dr. Amy Brown, Trinidad and Tobago committed to no nuclear weapons worldwide. Day after deadly gunplay at Malik's preschool residence, we have nothing to say. You see? Now if the police they do something, you know, here, everybody, they have nothing to say. Wassa to replace Tobago tank where mom, 2 children found dead. But how, in this big tank, Bruce, how them get inside of there?
The steps on them are still there, no? So I don't know. Steps on them are still there. I don't know if it have an opening down below. I don't know.
Opposition leader Persad-Bissessar improve lives of soldiers. Calendar calls for PSA elections. UNC youths. PNM neglecting police youth. Look, all you do. Look. Who closed down the youth camps? Look. Flip Deco to host AGM as president sent on leave. AG won't appeal court ruling in Tot Lamkin case. Security guard opens window to his killers. Trade Ministry's Ria Raul Bawa, is that? Has died.
She look young.
Yeah. Industrial Court welcomes new member. Lollipop gunned down in Malik. State agrees to compensate ex-prisoner for burns. Sando Central Sec classes on rotation blocks deemed compromised. PNM Laurel Lizama Singh resigns as government senator. Prime Minister urged to take up NatSec ministerial responsibility. Kamla government continues to fail on security. Papa. 2 dead, toddler among 3 shot in Malik. Gunplay at preschool. Army officers, female friend rob. And those are the headlines and stories in the Newsday. And we go over to the Guardian, Bruce.
So, once again, a pleasant good morning to everybody. Headlines in the Guardian this morning: Laurel quits. Dennis thankful to Prime Minister as he gets a spot in Parliament. Former Tobago House of Assembly Chief Secretary Ansel Dennis says he is honored that Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has confidence in him after he was appointed as a government senator yesterday. Laurel steps down as government senator. Kamla, political analysts say protection order against her a personal matter. Gasparilla man killed answering knock at door. Santa Cruz dad killed 10 months after first attempt on life. Boy 4 recovering after fatal Malik shootings. Former SSA director's lawsuit adjourned to October. Police Association wants more done to improve morale of cops. Fali demands a fair share of budget. Penal family forced to wash with contaminated pond water. CWU calls for cyber breach report again. Desalcott puts planned shutdown on hold. Brown speaks on ICC nukes Gaza at UNGA meeting. Autopsy on Tobago Mormon kids set for Monday. Netanyahu vows to use full force against Hezbollah and dims hopes for a ceasefire. Police union boss calls for more resources and support for crime fight. Draft prepared to support legislation for Jamaica's transition to a republic. Missing persons alert activated for St. Joseph teen. 2 stolen vehicles recovered in St. Joseph. And these are the stories that are currently making way in The Guardian.
And is that? I'm looking. I could never find this thing easy.
Weird, so.
Oh, this?
The weather. I was just from on this side.
I'll send you something. Put it on the thing for me now. So guys, those are some of the stories and headlines in the daily newspapers. Well, the major ones. So we have the Express, the Newsday, and the Guardian. So Trinidad and Tobago, let me take a call or two, but I want to just give some information before doing so. Mr. Yates?
Good morning.
Morning, Mr.
Let me
Yates.
just be very quick. So you, Madam Kamla Prasad Bisesa, for starters, you are now saying leave Laurel Lizama alone, leave her alone. But in yesterday's papers, you yourself were calling on the Prime Minister to give details about what happened. You want a full investigation about what happened with Laurel Lizama leasing. You wanted to muck up P&M business in the papers yesterday, but you're coming today to talk about leave Laurel Lizama alone. Leave Laurel Lizama alone is a personal matter. It wasn't a personal matter in yesterday's papers when you were calling on Dr. Rowley to give details about why she was removed as a senator. You wanted to know P&M business. Well, I want to ask you 1 or 2 questions about your party business. First of all, you fire Anil Roberts as a minister of government, to use your own words, because of discrepancies in the life sport program. You stand up in the parliament, talk for about 25 minutes. I am worried about this, I'm uncomfortable about this and that and the other. So you fire him as a government minister. But guess what? A few months later, you, Bisesa,
You bring him back in the Senate, back in the parliament of this country as a senator. You bring him back to come and nasty up and stink up the place as he continues to do in and out of the Senate. You come to be said, leave loyalism alone. But a day ago, you were calling on Dr. Rowley to give details about the woman's private business. Now you know it's private business. I want to know why you bring back Ahmed Roberts. You who fired him for corruption in the life sport program. You, Madam Bissessa. Tell the country why you put him back in the parliament of this country.
But not only put him back, and you're sending him up for a seat.
Yeah. Yes. The ultimate insult to the people of this country. Right? And the second thing I want to ask you, Madam, the court proceedings were going on with Galbaransing and Ferguson. Going on for years. Your government decided, not Dr. Rowley's government, your government decided that you will flout the request of the U.S. government to have the two of them sent to Florida for trial. You decide, no. They close to us. They are our friends. They're like family to us, man. They close. Galbaransing's wife attended my inauguration ceremony as Prime Minister. We are personal friends. I am not sending them to Florida. The two of them, our partners, our financiers, to make big jail in Florida. I'm not doing that. So when you want to ask about people's personal business, those are the two questions I have for you. Why you bring back Ahmed Roberts in the parliament after firing him over corruption in life sport, and why you refuse to interfere? Why you refuse to send Galbaransing and Ferguson to Florida? It wasn't Dr. Rowley's government that interfered with the court proceedings involving corruption at the Piarco airport. It's you and your government that took the decision. No. We are sending our partners to Florida to sit down in a jail for 25 years. No. We're not doing that. We will keep them here and protect them because we're close. We joined at the hip. We are close friends, and we are not going to send our Indian brothers to Florida to sit down in a jail for donkey years. Thank you, Ms. Shields.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yates. And I was just applauding the woman, so that is a sham. That is a sham. Caller, good morning.
Hello, morning, Sharon.
Morning.
How are you doing? A long time I'm calling on your program. Morning to everybody.
I'm good.
All happy birthday protocols observed. Like, I have a birthday filled morning this morning,
boy.
Sharon. Bruce, we see morning, brother.
He's a cool man. Blessings.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Sharon, here's everybody. So normally when a man is accused of abusing a woman, the gender-based violence, there are, rays of platitudes for the victim. However, the initial support from the opposition leader wasn't any towards what would be allegedly and potentially the victim. Normally the content when people call, they will support, say, well, how do the person da. So, that in itself is a slap in the face then, in terms of where the support should go in terms of that issue, be it alleged. Now, I don't know if you're following what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Basically, in abuse cases, there is some words of support to the person who's going through the abuse. So look at the direction in which the good lady took. And it appears to me that don't be surprised if she's given an invitation to the party. Apparently, like, as long as you start to get her being sarcastic being real and sarcastic and truthful, like, as long as you have any tendency towards law breaking, like that is the ancillary qualification to enter into the UNC. And they need to check themselves where that is concerned. Also, to the media, need to check themselves in terms of how they put these stories across then, if you understand what I'm saying. And there's no support for the victim. There's no utterance towards the victim, yet the lady comes out. I find it, I don't know, maybe it's me alone, but I find that real kind of, funny that, that the first statement is to absolute support, who is accused and who says he should have remained neutral and send some. Well, I want to send some words to the brother The brother brought up to reach the level where you would take out a protect. I was married, and I've experienced, relatives are not being too nice and stuff. It's not nice. You understand? It isn't a nice thing to go and make an application, a protection order, or whatever other application. And I know despite the bacchanal that it has, I applaud the response that Dr. Rowley took in terms of, listen, the following day, Sharon, make a decision and go and clear him, because domestic abuse and gender-based violence in Trinidad and Tobago is a very serious issue. I have to applaud Dr. Rowley and the PNM. And where are the groups that normally speak up, on political issues? It had other brothers went through less and they lost their work and stuff like that, as far as this issue. And it is very disappointing, the perspective that the goodly lady took on a very serious note, and I find it rather funny. Don't be surprised there's an invitation for Ms. Lizamas to apply to the opposition, to come into the opposition. Have a good day, Sharon. Everybody be good. It's really back on our Friday. Be good. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Mount St. George, good morning.
Yes, Auntie Cheryl, morning again. All right, I just want to, I'm not changing the topic though. Mr. Ansel Dennis, I just want to shout him out, a political leader of the PNM Council in Tobago. Congratulations, sir, to you again. Right, I said it on another radio station yesterday evening. Big up, Mr. Ansel Dennis. I know you're going to do well in the Senate. You're a very good and articulate speaker, and I know you'll give the correct answers to the question and give the questions to get a good answer. Mr. Watson Duke, leave Mr. Ansel Dennis alone, telling him about Tobago and this and what he should do and whatever. You come here and lie to the people of Tobago. Lie, you and Farley. And you did what you did. Again, I say, they kick you out. Farley and Faith kick you out of your party. You're coming to give Mr. Dennis advice. Mr. Dennis don't want no advice from you. He'll get all the advice from Dr. Rowley and all the other good PNM people around him. Leave him alone. And Auntie Cheryl, let me still applaud Miss Kamala Bisesa for talking good about Miss Leasing. At least she started to get smart. She talking about women now, because so many things happen about women already, and she didn't talk. She only saying it's PNM. Dr. Rowley tell the woman and them who to choose and carry in the bedroom and all kind of foolishness. She started to get smart. Or somebody who writing for she get smart. You understand? And Miss Faith B as well. You said you was going and get doctors from England, Venezuela, wherever you was going and get them when you become the health minister in the THA when you all won. How it has so many people pile up there? Why you didn't get some pathologists to come and do the postmortem and all these sorts of things? But look, and then make some foolish statement yesterday. Or go ahead with all this stupidness. Again, I'm moving on fast. Mr. Farley, rubbish. What you want more money for? To buy more suit every single time they see you on the TV, you have on a different suit. It's only one you had before that you say what's in the buy for you in England. Now you must have more than the days of the year in suit. But give you a chance here, take what you get, because you're not giving no accountability. You're taking it, carrying people all in Tobago, there in America, all about when all go, all come back here, never give a report what all you're doing with money. And as Auntie Cheryl say, I wonder if you're going to pay the contractors and give Tobago contractors some more money to do the work here and not your friends and them in Trinidad. But look, you all give us a chance here. We're waiting for you all. Waiting for you all for 2025. I'm going with that, Auntie Cheryl. Let me leave it there for the while and let somebody else get to see their part. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Monk St. George. So I'm reading some comments on our YouTube, but before that, let me take some of the calls. And caller, good morning.
Sharon Felix.
Yes, mommy.
Good morning. Bruce, good morning again.
All right, Bruce just stepped downstairs.
Okay, right. Sharon, I saw the opposition leader asking the people to come out to protest Monday for the budget. I wonder if she coming out to protest too, Sharon. I wonder if she coming out to work. Hey, Sharon Felix?
Yes, I don't know now. But protest, really what are you going to protest for? Do do you have hindsight of the budget beforehand? What do people come in to protest for? I thought you will wait until the budget is read, and then, if you feel like, but you're coming for them to protest while the budget is now being read. Many people don't even understand the budget until afterwards.
You could tell me.
So what
You
are you bringing the
could
people
tell
to do? What the hell are you doing here?
And I saw the police association asking the government to put more money into the police service. Yes. Yeah. I agree with you, but I want to see the work done for the money. You hear what I'm telling you about? I saw where they're walking into Port of Spain. I don't mind you walking into Port of Spain, but let's focus on the areas where we have a lot of murder. Right now, we see Malik, Sharon Felix. I don't know what is taking place up there. You hear me clearly, right? Honest to God, Sharon, I'm not ashamed to tell you, no. Sharon, we have some jobs in Trinidad and Tobago, and you notice there's certain things I am not getting in. What they say, drink water, mind your own business. Right, I drinking water, minding my own business. You know what I'm telling you about? I will call back in love.
All right. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mother.
Hey, what's going on, my son?
Not too bad. Morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning. Now, I was saying, if you play with pups, you get bitten by the fleas. Tobago has an issue, increasing crime, right? But I want to tell you, when the PLM in office, crime does increase. How come? When the UNC assists the Watson Youth, probably throw him out, and crime has increased in Tobago. Nobody's asking the reason how come and why.
They're not interested.
Okay, but I have a lady, because I'm going off of Mr. Yates, come to tell me yesterday, no, there was a meeting between the police and the military, where the police had a walkabout in town where they joined the military and the police, right? So they're asking why they didn't do that so long, and why now? But now that I do it, hear what the opposition leader telling me, or telling the citizens. The army should get more vehicles. The police don't have enough vehicles. The army should get an increase in salary and overtime. And all that rhetoric. Who paying that, mother? Where we getting the money from? She knows that. She knows that. She come like the man who come there yesterday morning. When she say that, she's inciting riot, you know, because you're giving people an expectation or a belief that they could get something when there is nothing. She knows what she's doing. Why all of a sudden all you want the police and the military to join? You know that are joining them together. You want me to get them more money. For what? Wait. How? So it come like a man yesterday or the day before yesterday telling me, since you can't protect me, give me the right to bear arms and we go protect myself. That's why you want me to come out and march for, based on the call that was called some time ago. All you wake up and not Trinbagonians. There are a group of people want to carry down a road at 1990 again to tell me we hungry and we suffering and we starving. And they're trying to use my kind to do it again. Mother God, destroy it.
Thank you very much. No, let me take the calls and then I will say my piece. Good morning, Ms. Tunapuna.
Good morning, my love.
Morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Bruce
Good
just
morning,
stepped
everybody
downstairs.
out there. Huh?
Bruce just stepped downstairs, so I say in morning for you.
All right, it's all right. You can tell good morning. Good morning, everybody out there. I don't want us to, not us, me had time with Kamala Prasad. I don't want her to start to pat that woman on her back. She turned it overnight. You hear what I'm telling you, Sharon? She asked Elizama to speak out. Now she turning the tongue to say, you know why she do that so quick, Sharon? She know that the opposition have so much of them abuse. Women beat all in the Park Plaza down there. You remember? 2 women fight down there? And Kamala know that's messy all over. You remember when we beat the wives all over the place? And he drank so much, drunk in the savannah. You remember that? So she know. So she blocking. Kamala, We find you, we catch you as a deceitful, light-tongue, double-tongue, snake-tongue woman. And Sharon, you and all like you doesn't listen twice or what? Don't take back that cool talk where you Kamala.
Wow.
Kamala don't deserve that.
No, man. I didn't read the papers yesterday, so I take back what I say. I take back what I say.
But you didn't hear what Mr. Yates said?
But I will tell you, I take back what I say.
And then people still calling Kamala is not a truthful woman.
Somebody said Kamala is a 24 hours
because when you're a pathological liar, you have no memory. None whatsoever. And as far as I see, Kamala like she started to get that early in time, dementia. You hear what I'm telling you? Because she's so dangerous. She got in hold what she say. She don't have nothing to say because she know the government has the country well taken care of. She has nothing to say. She looking like a cobalt about for dead meat. She ain't gonna find that. And we can't forget Kamala is the one who say, if we fail, blood. You understand? All of us repeat that all the time. All them blood all over the place. And she said what they got. The blood is on Dr. Rowley's hand. Kamala, you forget what you say, girl. Dr. Rowley hand her blood. But them people have no shame, boy. You see what I'm saying? But I will tell you something this morning, Sharon. We have to pray. Election coming and I still maintain the stand that they're not coming back. Dr. Rowley went to visit Gigi's wife. They talk about telling Gigi to be careful with Dr. Rowley. I think Dr. Rowley should be careful with Gigi. The other way around. But the opposition, like, they're like a sponge. They suck it up to go all over the place like a vacuum cleaner to try to get something on the government, and they're not getting through. Sharon and Lupton and all, it has something about me, but I'm so upset. Miss Lizama, she did the right thing. She should have waited. She should resign, you know. She should not have resigned. Don't run. You understand? Because that man who is your husband is a political agenda. He's taking his son on, you know. They want to turn the woman away from PNM. That's what they're doing, you know. Please come undercover, you know, say, but you study the 3 granddaughters. Listen, go and sit down, the man. Go there, man. I'm going.
Thank you very much. I ain't able to tell you on this chat, you know. My attention span is very low this morning. All Loops, Coco, Chandrish, Coco, Naked, Coco, Jog, Nil, Coco, DJ, several Coco. Jenny, Mr. Yates, morning again.
Yeah, morning. Just 1 minute. I forgot to tell you something, just 1 minute. So, Madam Professor, you feel sorry for Laurel as I'm releasing? Woman to woman, right? You feel sorry for her as a woman, right? Good. In early 2015, you allowed a woman from your cabinet to stand up in the parliament to say that Dr. Rowley's mother was raped by Dr. Rowley's father. And that is how, not only that, and that is how Dr. Rowley came to be. He was a product of rape. And she suggested that because he was a product of rape, he too would be inclined to be a rapist. And he raped a young 18-year-old woman in Tobago, which was denied vehemently by the young woman herself in a teleconferencing from Canada, which was beamed to Balize House. And you know what? So, Madam Professor, when the press caught up with you later that day, by the way, you were not in Parliament that day, but the media caught up with you later on that day, and asked you if you were aware of what Vanilla Allen Toppin was going to say in the Parliament. And you, Madam Professor, you said yes. Yes, it was discussed at the cabinet level. So it was well planned with you as the Prime Minister. You said that you knew what Vanilla Allen Toppin was going to do. And your sidekick, Munilal, was interviewed at the end of a house distribution program, a ceremony in South Trinidad. And they asked him what he thought about what Vanilla Allen Toppin did. He said, I'm proud of her. She should have said more. She should have said more. So what I'm saying, Mrs. Bissessa, I like to show people respect. What I'm saying is that you are just being a hypocrite. As a friend reminded me a while ago, you have just been a hypocrite. You feel sorry for Laurel Izama-Leasing as a woman to another woman. You didn't think about Dr. Rowley's deceased mother, who you allowed to be scandalized in the parliament of this country by another woman, a Tobago woman, a Tobago black woman. You and your cabinet knew exactly what was going to be done later that day in the parliament. You admitted it. You said you knew. So don't come with no damn hypocrisy for me this morning. As my friend reminded me a while ago, that is what I wanted to just slip in also, Ms. Felix. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hayes. People, I need to direct you all to this chat. You need to log on the YouTube, IWER TV The Street. I don't want to, Donna Silly, I don't care what you do. Before the year out, I need to meet you. I need to see who you are.
Lord Father. They're not nice.
Donna City, who is Lolo? Lolo Singh. Oh God, all you are sorry, but I had to laugh. 6:43 in the morning. All you have been laughing like a real jabbat here. These people not good on this chat. It's Jenny Fredericks. It's Donna City. Wait. Oh, he said, Lucy come and show like your father. That's why he was getting licks. Oh,
nice.
Call her morning.
Sharon, morning.
Morning, Miss Crosby.
Opposition leader calling for the increased salary for the army fellows. What she want to do, tell the union man, because they bring them to go alongside with the police, let them go and make noise to get money. And did I hear on one of the papers was read about her saying about the management of the murders or security in the countries? Some part, like if the PNM can't manage the security or something. But no security word should come out from her mouth. When she started to talk, she must say, sorry, I didn't take the OPVs to prevent all those boats coming in. And I can't even remember how much I sold the blimp for. She must remember those things. And the radar, all those were things to prevent what is going on now, plus her words for blood. And last night I saw a man on TV warning Mr. Dennis not to go to Trinidad and fight for the PNM. Let him remember Tobago. I said, in what way he is advising him that he should go down now and give Trinidad people bread instead of seeing about his people when he won. He had a party, and right now he told himself that he didn't want no House of Assembly, no Chief Secretary stupidness. What he said he wanted was secession from Trinidad. I heard that and I saw the person when they talk. So he coming out to tell Mr. Dennis what to do and what not to do. Let him search himself. I don't know if he knows if he's still in the party, if he's still in THA or where he is. I don't know if he knows what party playing in the government, because I don't know what he's doing for the people in Tobago and for his constituencies. So that is it. Yeah, more I could talk, but I'll leave it there for now. Bye.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Crosby. Listen, let me say good morning to the 893 people. It's 6:46 in the morning. I watch your time, the numbers. But here this, you're not easy on this chat, you know. You're not easy on this chat. And Diane Payne says, Sharon, in this chat, we have the good, the bad, and the ugly. But you know, I'm reading the comments here, and somebody just reminded me that, you see, this set of folk tongue we just have and want to play it off now and then. I didn't hear her. I didn't hear Kamala Persad-Bissessar talk nothing about the Benz, she's senator, and the man and the woman. I hear nothing about that. I even hear well, he must be too naked to talk. I ain't hear nothing about that. Let me just say this before I take the other call. Let me just say this. For me, this is a sensitive issue. And I'm very disappointed in some people and their journalism. We didn't, for me, there are things that I will tread very cautiously with and on, because I like to get my facts and my information down pack before I come and sit down here to say anything about anybody or say anything to anybody. And I'm reading our chat here as we go along, and I'm seeing people saying it is a private matter, which is true. Which is true. But when you're in public office, you have to be careful. But still, that is a personal issue for me at this time. Let me just say this. For some reason or the other, supposing I am going through mental stress in a home, you don't know what's happening behind closed doors. You don't know what is being endured between either party. And everybody in Trinidad and the world know that when we're in relationships and we want to make the other party look bad, we just lie. I don't know what the circumstances are, and I don't want to know, because it's not my business. It is not my business. But when you hold public office, you're up for public scrutiny, and you have to be careful and mindful of that. And I am saying this morning, I'm putting myself in it, because if that should happen to any one of us holding public office, I will step aside and let the matter take its course, right? In all real life and relationships, we have makeups and breakups.
Sure, right.
What is the difference now? I am sure the opposition and people on the streets have worse scenarios than these, but we don't hear about it because they're not in the public domain. And the UNC cannot talk about any fracas, no way in Trinidad and Tobago, with nobody, whether it be PNM or anybody. Because we have a man who went in a hotel. He didn't know if he was coming or going. He didn't know if he was smoking or if there was light in it for him. And it is alleged that his name was all over the place. I want to remind him that his wife used to go to a certain priest and the mother to talk about how much lick she was getting. And I could come here and talk about that. But today, he in the Senate sitting down. I ain't calling no name and I ain't calling no name. I ain't calling no name and I ain't calling no name. We had another man who was a minister, cuffed on a woman and knocked she out in a car park. We have people sitting down in the UNC, in the parliament, who name calling in all kind of thing. And I ain't seeing nobody coming to ask a question or to ridicule them. But we have folk tongue when we're ready to talk. This politics, it stink, boy. So if something going on in somebody's private capacity, I go tell you. But you know what I say? We as women, we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Because what I meet you wouldn't pass you. We have to be real careful. Like me, so I just tell all you, my life is an open book and an open chapter. And that is why I have some people today I will not speak to. Because you can't be my friend and hear something and then call me to find out, listen, die true, not true, die so, die not so. But you taking up a phone to call the whole marriage and parish to tell them, hey, you ain't hear about Bruce. So, did you call Bruce to find out, well, Bruce is true, what has happened, so is the case. But we talk too much and we have folk tongue. So it has some people, I don't want to have nothing to do with them. And in this life, Trinidad and Tobago, nothing is perfect. Everybody just go through the little scenarios here, there, and everywhere.
Yep.
Some people be married and oh God, they're putting up a face when they're outside, but bacchanal and war inside. Tom sleeping in one room, Jane sleeping in the next room. Eh? Woman coming in, the man bringing in the woman and they sleeping, you bringing your man and they sleeping. But you know, we ain't gonna know about that. We ain't gonna know about that. You are your husband home, you have he like a baby, a etty baby. And you know you could bring the man and do what you want to do. I can't take it. We too fast and out of place. Caller, good morning. You have a minute. Talk to me. I had to let that out of my stomach.
Morning, Select.
Morning.
Morning, Bruce. One told
Morning.
caller Christmas and I 12.9. Bruce, I must say you look much lighter this morning. That your
Is it-
aura is not as heavy.
Is it because we have on the same top?
Well, yes, it could be. It could be. Yes. My Felix, and to everybody, domestic abuse is a very serious crime, right? Right now, with allegations flying left, right, and center, I'm not interested in that because domestic abuse involves families. It's not just the adults, the children, and those things are very sensitive. And there are different forms of domestic abuse. You have mental abuse, physical abuse, sexual, financial, emotional, right? And sometimes the emotional and the mental stress, the ones that you don't see, is the one that has the more lasting effect because you might get a hand broken, your black eye and all that, those things could heal. But when the mental and emotional stress, financial stress, it has sexual abuse also. These things that you don't really see and those things have lasting effects. So whatever is happening with the former senator, I hope that they work it out and she should stop talking. People like to talk too much as a camera in your face, you're saying this, saying that, and people stop posting up picture and those things could be further traumatizing. Stop it now.
We're going to the break. Wait, Jenny, call me back. We're going to the break. Hold on. Right, all right. Yeah.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of The Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on The Street 919 FM.
Greetings and blessing in the name of our wonderful Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia. And we would like to invite you to listen to the Final Hour broadcast every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning on The Street 919 FM radio.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444.
Please be sure to tune in and prepare to be blessed.
My life, I lay it on the altar as my life.
Inferno Friday and Seductive Saturdays are back at Vines Event Space, formerly known as a Shade Nightclub.
They not like us. They not like us.
Tobago, your favorite event venue, is bringing back Inferno Friday and Seductive Saturday. Party with the all-star DJ cast. Drink specials all night. This weekend at Vines Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Let's party like we used to as we continue the vibe. General entry free until midnight. VIP $100. Call or WhatsApp 394-3212 or 620-3057 to reserve your cabanas and VIP space. Come enjoy the entertainment, enjoy the vibes, and the atmosphere at the safest venue in Tobago. Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Inferno Friday and Seductive Saturday are back.
Thursday, October 24th, from 5 p.m. Tobago Carnival. Get ready for Hush Cooler. Hush Cooler. All roads lead to Vibes, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. An experience like no other. And only hear what? Whatever happened at Vibes, well, I don't want to tell you. Hush. Can you dig it? Hush Cooler at Vibes. Performing live, Mikel Tasia. I feel like I'm running down again. Jump and shake the ground again. The Bandman, Joshua Agrello, Neil IWER George, and more. Hush Cooler. So bring your crew, bring your cooler, and come to Hush. Tickets are available online at IWER.com or from the Jade Monkey Bar, Crown Point, and Ted Arthur Leather Store, Scarborough. For more info, call 721-1992 or 774-5624. This October, the ultimate party experience awaits. Hush Cooler. No glass bottles allowed. Powered by TTT Limited, the official national media partner for Tobago Carnival 2024.
I need a little run now, baby.
Hush Cooler.
HGC coming. Pay up, pay up, pay up. HGC coming. Pay up, pay up, pay up. HGC coming to collect. So pay off your debt. Don't get caught in regret. You better pay now. You living comfortably, but nothing here free. If you owe HGC, then you better pay now. Pay up, pay up, pay up. HGC coming. Pay up, pay up, pay up. Pay now.
Pay HDC first. Visit hdc.gov.tt, click on the Pay Now tab, or click other payment options for more payment choices. You can also visit any NLCB Lotto booth or download HDC's Rent Cafe app to pay your bill. HDC, giving you more ways to pay.
Pay now.
I could try to guess the winning lotto numbers or sign up for rideshare, but there's gotta be a faster way to start living my best life.
There is! Get up to $150,000 unsecured to live your best life with Island Finance. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life today. You can depend on Island Finance. Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
Tune into The Street 919 FM this and every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. for the program Conscious Talk.
Emancipation cannot be a one-day dress-up in African card event. It has to be a serious process in which resources are provided to our people to ensure they are emancipated. You cannot develop on handouts. That's another form of domination and control. When programs and policies are put in place so that you can develop economically, so that you can become business people, then and only then we can begin to talk about economic development.
Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Talk.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
IWER and Oscar B presents Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub, Sunday 27th October, 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Featuring popular artiste and an all-star DJ cast. Early bird tickets $300. Breakfast inclusive. Tickets available on TicketFederation.com and Cache stores nationwide, or call 620-3057 or 684-4528. Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space.
We don't beat girl, but we beat from bad. We beat from bad.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, so guys, we are back. 7,
You take off the AC.
No, I will put it on for you, my darling. We are back. It's 7:02 a.m. right here in Trinidad and Tobago. And remember, today is the 27th of August. The 27th of September.
I want my Christmas.
2024.
If you want to go forward, don't go back.
Christmas right around the corner. So we have some housekeeping and I have Jenny holding on the line.
So guys, just a bit of information here for you. Don't miss Furniture Plus Bargain Bonanza. Get up to 20% off appliances and mini appliances, up to 20% off smart TVs, 20% off bedroom collections, up to 30% off dining and kitchen furniture, up to 40% off mattresses, up to 50% off outdoor furniture and more. Plus shop combo deals galore. Buy now, pay later with affordable hire purchase. All Furniture Plus stores are open today. Check press and social media for details. Don't miss Furniture Plus Bargain Bonanza. So guys, are you ready for the ultimate football showdown? Alderman Kareem Marcel and Renewing Hope Foundation presents Unity Call Football League. It's time for seven-a-side football like you've never seen. Kicking off at the Beetham Gardens Recreational Grounds tonight. Friday the 27th of September from 7 p.m. sharp. Remember, there's a massive first place prize of $100,000 up for grabs. This is the competition you don't want to miss. So check out the official social media pages of Kareem Marcel for more information, or you can WhatsApp the hotline at 294-7814. That's 294-7814. This is football. This is unity. This is the Unity Football, the Unity Call Football League 2024. Be there. Making payments just got easier with HDC because we've got more ways for you to pay a bill. Whether you're home, online, at the bank, or on the go, we've got you covered. Make your payments conveniently from anywhere, anytime by requesting HDC's Rent Cafe app set up at Rent Cafe Queries at hdc.gov.tt to pay your mobile from your mobile device. 2. Paying at any NLCB booth nationwide. 3. Making a direct bank transfer at any local bank. 4. Adding us as a payee to your Republic Bank, FCB, or RBC online banking. Or 5. Making it over the counter at our A head office at 44 to 46 South Key, Port of Spain, or our South office at number 2 McGilvey Street, San Fernando. C. Our Maloney area office, Jacana Avenue, Maloney Gardens. You can also pay via SurePay, mobile wallets, salary deduction, or visit us at www.hdc.gov.tt to use our e-pay options. HDC's more way to pay. It's fast, easy, and all about convenience. HDC, giving you more ways to pay. Need money now? Apply online to get a response in 1 minute from Island Finance. Visit islandfinancetrinidad.com and apply today. The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plagues us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the Healthiest Corner on Earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Champlain, telephone number 736-3962, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on the street, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
All right. So, guys, we're going back to the calls, but I have something I needed to discuss with you, but after the calls. Jenny?
So as I was saying, domestic abuse is a very serious thing, and I saw the government had a consultation just recently on it. And I'm not quite certain yet if there has been a sexual harassment or I know there's a sexual harassment policy, because I think it has to do with the workplaces. I'm quite sure. But other than that, it's good that we talk about these things, and a policy must be implemented that people understand. Simple things like, Miss Felix, you're talking to a woman and squeezing she's shoulder and rolling up she hand, and she didn't give you permission to do them. You know, those things could be against you if the person decides, I don't like this, I don't like that. So it can be going more touching woman. Yeah, we are carrying people. We like to touch when we talk and squeeze and suit and all. Those things are very serious things now in a real world. You have to be careful, men especially, and well, women also. And as I was saying again, domestic abuse takes different forms, and sometimes it's those that we don't see that have the hardest kind of impact. And then when we do hear things come out, you're going to be shocked because you see the person all the time smiling, laughing and all that, and you assume that everything is okay. But sometimes in homes, their children grow up in a home where there has been abuse, any form of the ones I would have spoken about, and some children, they internalize that and they themselves either become abusive or they become passive. They don't fight back, they don't do anything, and others advantage them, and there are some, as you say, hip, they're right there with you. So those things are serious things, but there are families always involved in that, and it comes messy now, especially if children are involved in this. So I hope that this situation is worked out in the best interest of all, and people stop posting up picture of the woman and saying, and oh God, left it alone now, because in other situations, in other things, other people get protective order. I never see nobody posting their picture and talking, and leave that alone, let it work out the thing. It has to go to court, and then we'll deal with that, and you'll see. CNM has a history of when you have yourself in this situation, whether it's that or others, that you have to resign. That is nothing new. Mrs. Marley McDonald had to, Franklin Kahn and Eric Williams had to, and those were just allegations. So there's nothing new and strange that has happened, and nobody voted for the lady. They must remember that she has been there because of the Prime Minister. So if he chooses to put somebody else or not, that is his decision. She wasn't voted into office. She was not MP. So we must take that into consideration. And finally, the UNC can come and jump out to talk about nobody with a domestic abuse. It has so much thing. It has one of them is alleged. He only like woman who has things. Want to go in your house, you have. He don't come with nothing. He does just come. And you have, your house and thing, he right there. You have car, he right there, wherever. He comes with nothing. So when he get vexed over your shorty backside, he go with nothing. Right? It are them who, for years they're doing it, and then turn all over the world and doing what they're doing and doing what they're doing. It has some right here taking different cocoa in the sun, cocoa out the sun. And nobody is saying nothing.
And they're looking for rain.
Yes, and they're looking for rain all over. And the car, clap, palms behind. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But, those things are real. And the UNC cannot afford. It had one who had, the wife had to take a restraining order. I don't know if it was a council or something, before he pulled some gun. And all you remember all them things? So the UNC needs to keep quiet.
Stay out of people's business.
Stay out of people's business, right? And we will go on. Morning to my member of Parliament, Minister Stuart Young. We're on the ground with Young, don't worry yourself. And my transformational leader,
somebody say one grab woman mammary gland.
Yes,
as though he wanted mother milk in his
No, you remember Nibbles? You remember the Nibbles? Dr. Devon? We named Dr. Dillon. What is the name from Tobago?
I don't know, Baker.
Baker, right, was Nibbles and Nibbles. Oh, you remember that? Come now, man. These things are real, and I'm not saying it's funny, but it is real. So the UNC need to just
stay out of people's business.
Because the kind of thing will come back. And once that to come back, and then Kamala go have to hop out, and when she hop in all the Parliament, it is alleged she has 7,000 and a prosthetic. The 3 prosthetic by drop-off, and she might have to kill kittens. I don't know. No, Miss Felix, listen, that's a real thing people live with. Diabetes does create amputation, so it's not a joke. And I never knew it has prosthetic toes. I thought it was a joke, Miss Felix, till I look it up. I was like, what? That they have? Well, I said, look, what's this technology go and play, So again, monitor your opposition leader, please. Stay out of people's business now. Try and go parliament and do your work now. And all the members of parliament. Only try and go a little work and the 5 who sit down quite so and 5 people they could come back in one now. Because first time in history of opposition where 5 quite so president and the rest so. Nah, you don't have anything in a real world. Go. Let's see, let's have a press. And everybody love. Remember the
But why these people just come to interfere? Listen, Rose, I doesn't want to block people, but let me just say to Sean, Soka, Phil, whoever you are, on this chat we have rules and regulations. You are allowed to make a comment whether you're UNC, whatever you are. I have no problem with that. But you see, when you want to call people names, I have a problem with that. Whether you're working in this station or not, oh God, because I'm detecting something. Control your tongue now. You know? You can make your comment without calling people names. Because when you do that, we have prominent people listening and looking at the chat. All you do have a little so for IWER, George. Oh God. Jesus.
But see, like every day going on with this. Every day is the same thing that I say over and over. Like they give them a script, call them and say, hey, you ain't get up here away. Remember, we buy the phone card, Look the script here. And they'll just read the same thing over and over. Nothing new to add so you can have a proper discourse with them. And that's the problem, It's not that we vex nobody or opposition, But come and think we can have a discourse now. We go talk it out and say, I don't like that. It's the same conversation over and over with no sense. Have a blessed one. Back on Friday, people enjoy the weekend. I go on here. All you stop liking people thing as a man, you must have something too. Don't only go in and want to woman thing. Because when they get vexed in the tray backside, you'll be naked as you're born. I gone.
Oh God, Father. All you do the thing right. You see the name calling, I have a little problem because all you could have all the discourse, Because I'm sure there are people equipped on that chat to answer you. But you see the name calling and thing, I'm having a little problem with that. And the obscene and the obscenity of the whole thing. I'm having a problem with that. Because they're going to take you on and you can't take it. Whether you're working here or not. Oh God. Father Chancey.
Good morning, my darling.
Good morning. How are you?
One day at a time. Brucey, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Chance. Morning.
Let me say, first of all, let me say right away before I start. I too have some questions to ask you, according to Mr. Yates, Madam Opposition Leader. You. I have questions for you too, I have to ask you questions. I totally agree with Mother Tuna Puna and Mr. Yates this morning. Your hypocrisy, your double tongue, your hypocrisy, your double tongue, your 24 hours behavior. But I'll comment to that. Let me say, first of all, greetings to all the Titans, international, in Tobago, and in Trinidad. I'm generalizing today because the time is short. Happy birthday to Miss Crosby, very special lady, When I went to Tobago, I met her. Oh, a lovely lady boy. She gave me all kind of thing to eat, sweet bread. Oh, God, that was so nice. Happy birthday, Mr. DLC. Very special. And certainly, Sharon, happy birthday to your daughter-in-law, right? So these greetings are very important, and I want to send them out. I also want to congratulate the new Senator, Ansel Dennis, on his appointment, right? And I just make one line with respect to the matter with former Senator Lauren Lizama. I want to say that the Prime Minister acted in keeping with his principle, his values, and his notions. That's what it is. It's a principled action, and that is how I accept it as a citizen. An action that is based on principle. No, madam Kamala Prasad Bisesa. You had the temerity, the brass face, the bold face to go to the parliament. I don't know if people miss it, And I have to tell the Prime Minister how many days he missed from parliament. You, madam. You, Kamala Prasad Bisesa, telling the Prime Minister how many days and whether he's going to pay God, madam. Now, if you want to talk about work ethic, madam, let us talk, Let us talk. You want to talk about Prime Minister work ethic, whether he playing golf or whether he in the parliament? Let us talk about yours. Let us talk about your work ethic from 2010 to 2015. And I'm going to start with two people who are in the bosom of your cabinet having a conversation, madam. And I want to quote directly from the conversation they were having for you to remind you about your conduct, madam. Your work ethic, madam. Hear what they're saying. They're talking to one another in the public domain. All of us have it. Imagine, hear what they're saying. Imagine you as a prime minister ask a question. How often you have been in office on a Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday for the 5 years in government? Is you they're talking about, 2 members from within your cabinet talking about you. Hear what they say again. How often have you been in office on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for the 5 years in government? And both of them said, not one day. 2 senior members of your cabinet talking about you. Not one day you in office, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Imagine, they went on to say, imagine you're running a country and from Friday to Wednesday for 5 years you're absent. Hear that? From Friday, when after the party Friday night, the next time they see you is Wednesday, madam.
And not we say
madam,
that.
I want to ask you.
Not we say that, Mr. Chance. All people say that.
That's what I'm saying. So the people from the bowels of the UNC cabinet members at the time. That work ethic, people, that's what they're talking about, Imagine you are not there you taking a 5-day weekend. And they end up by saying you want to come back for 5 years again after having a 5-day weekend. And you had the temerity and the brass face to talk about Dr. Oli. Madam, I ain't finished, I have 2-3 more again for you, There are reports and allegations that you have never chaired a meeting of the Energy Subcommittee. Is it that those meetings were held in the morning and you're too tired and you're not a morning person, madam? Is it that? Because let me tell you something. As a prime minister, you have to have a very high work ethic, whether it's morning, noon, or night. We are asking the question whether you have a challenge in going to work in the mornings. And in the future, we want a prime minister who working right through. And I'll tell you quickly about Dr. Oli just now. There are also reports and allegations that during your 5 years, a lot of time you're working from home. Imagine you keeping cabinet meetings from home, madam. What happened? What happened, madam? You can't get up and go to work? You can't get up and go to work in the office of the prime minister, madam? You having your cabinet meetings and you're running the government from your home? Where in this world you hear anything like that from a prime minister, madam? What is it? What is it, madam, about your work ethic? And there are also reports, many reports, during the internal election, Rushton Parry and his team also questioned your work ethic. They say you are late for caucuses. Sometimes you can't come and you give a promise late in the night saying, listen, I can't come again. That is all your work ethic, madam. What is happening, madam? You're late. Those are allegations and reports. We don't know if it's true, but you have not cleared them up, madam. You have to stand up and clear them up. And let me close with this one, madam. Madam, quite recently, one of your members who fought the seat on a UNC ticket, Indigo Martin West, you know what she said? She said she had a meeting set up with you. That lady who was the member, who was the UNC candidate for Indigo Martin West, she said she had a meeting set up with you. In fact, she posted it up on the social media. She had a meeting set up with you, and after waiting for hours and hours, you didn't come. And then they sent a message saying, you can't come because you have to put drops in your eyes. I didn't say that, I didn't say that. The lady said that. She said, you can't come because you have to put drops in your eyes, madam. Madam, what we want for prime minister, let me tell you what we want for prime minister. I have never heard that Dr. Oli had a 5-day weekend. Never. I have never heard that Dr. Oli doesn't chair the important subcommittee of cabinet dealing with energy. That's our lifeblood. The prime minister has to do that. That is where the money comes from to run the country, madam. You're not sharing that. Dr. Oli, I've never heard that. I've always heard that Dr. Oli is a hard worker. And Mr. Hines? And he called it 2 and 3 in the morning. And hard worker. I have never heard that from you, madam. Never heard that type of behavior from you, madam. And in other words, Dr. Oli is always on the job. Even the CARICOM people recognize that. You know what happened with his work ethic? They make him chairman of the CARICOM committee dealing with energy. That is more work. He's the chairman of the sports committee. He's joint chairman with Irfan Ali dealing with food security. You have more work? You have work? And also, he's co-chair of the CARICOM committee dealing with energy with the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris. You hear that? You know how much work this man doing? Have you ever heard of you doing any kind of work like that, madam? And you want to question the Prime Minister's work ethic? You know what I tell you? In addition to the Prime Minister's work, he is a significant person in CARICOM, chairing the many committees there, heading the committees, madam, important committees, also dealing with national security. Remember, he had a conference here when all the CARICOM members came to it? The man working all the time. That's a high work ethic, madam. So you're out of place. You are the boldface and brassy to stand up and talk about hockey. In the same place, madam, when the opening of Parliament, you questioned whether Dr. Oli was there. But we knew Dr. Oli went to have his medical checkup. Where were you? You were right in Trinidad. Where were you, madam? Madam, I tell you already, stay away. Hush. If you don't know what to say, hush, madam. Thank you for the time, Miss Felix.
Thank you, Mr. Chance. Oh, yo. Yeah, now. Sean Sokol, you're doing a good job. 2017. Keep it up. Keep it up. Koala, good morning.
And Felix.
Oi.
Your life worth living, yes?
If it worth living again.
I just got a call there a while ago. My son called me to give me a sad news.
Oh, God.
You won't believe that. My sister buddy, one of my sister buddy was yesterday. And apparently they were going to drop some people back. She asked the husband, and he was so angry to go back to Point to drop them off. You know what happened to her today? The accident is here on Facebook. That's my sister.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
She okay, though?
She died.
Jesus, Lord.
And 2 others in hospital. You so angry, your wife said, let's go to drop somebody in Point. Right? And you have to be speeding real hard. You hear what I'm telling you about Sharon? He had also be speeding real hard. So she died and 2 others in hospital.
Oh, sorry to hear that, girl.
You hear what I'm telling you about? So nobody doesn't know when it's going to knock at your door. You hear what I'm telling you about? Honestly. Have a good one, my darling.
Thank you very much for calling. Well, look, fire here. Brian, morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix.
Good morning, Brian.
Why are you laughing at?
No, because it's one after the other. Bam, bam, bam.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
My brother, my friend. Oh, Bruce, the weekend is upon us again.
Hey, real fast, eh?
And as a DJ, you know, we look forward to the weekend.
Of course.
Papa, you like when you have something in train here? Or?
The weekends are very important to us. You know, that's when our adrenaline really flows. But Miss Felix, talking about adrenaline, you know, we talking about this Miss Lizama leasing thing is on all over the place.
Mm-hmm, it's all over.
And it's nothing to talk about because we are all citizens of this country and we all have relationships and we all have issues. But when a certain wife of a former prime minister sat on the lap of a certain individual, I didn't hear nobody talking about that. You could imagine Sharon Rowley sitting down on the lap of anybody.
Oh God, yes, boy.
Where you think will happen, Miss Felix? No, just think about it just for a second.
Think about
Mrs. Sharon Rowley sitting down on the lap of a popular person.
Mm-hmm.
Where you think they go see? But when a certain individual's prime minister wife did it, when she did it, how's the talk then?
Mm-hmm.
You must remind people it is times you keep quiet about certain private matters, as Sister Jenny said. That is private. And you said it too, Miss Felix. That's private. That's a private matter. We don't have the ins and outs of it. We don't know how long it's going on. We know nothing. But you know what? We want to politicize it. You know why? because elections coming. You want to politicize it. We don't know what's going on down in Philippines. You know what's going on in Philippines? We're Christian today. We ain't talking about that. We're Christian. We ain't talking about people who was in trunk a car coming into the diplomatic center.
Oh God.
We ain't talking about that. We forget.
Oh God.
We ain't talking about the houses that were bought for certain people according to the Minister of National Security. And how much houses they own. And how they get the houses. We ain't talking about that, Miss Felix. We talking about that? No, because you know why? Oh gosh, we forget. I forget about that. I forget. No, because you know why? Because Lizaba leasing in front page and front news. But all of these things you were talking about it again. You know why? Because you want us to forget. They want us to forget. When people jump on plane and they went all over the world, they carried a husband. How many times? When people come to certain functions, you saw the husband there? If you see Mr. Bissessa anywhere in this country, all you're going to know what he look like. But we know what Mrs. Rowley look like. And these are some of the things that just concern me. We mustn't talk. You mustn't talk, Miss Felix. There's certain senators in our country right now. You know what their wives look like? If you see them in the road, walking the road today, you know what their wife look like? No. But you see, we just talk for talking's sake. Because you know why? You want to throw the spotlight on other people and otherwise looking inwards on other people who have nothing to talk about. Absolutely nothing. But you mustn't forget these people when they have their issues. And it's not highlighted by the media because the media bought out. They bought out. But I had to look on my news last night and see headlines about a private matter. She ain't thief, Miss Felix. She thief money. She ain't rob nobody. She ain't before the court per se for things that go make she make a jail per se. It's a private matter. It's a private matter. You understand? But look at where we're going. 16,000 people divorced in this country. You think I just watch you, I get married to you and decide this yesterday morning, I'm going to divorce you and that is it. I'm going to the court and get a divorce and that is it. If things happen in the home, children are affected. Children are affected, Miss Felix. I had looked on the news this morning. 16,000 divorce cases. 16,000. 16 in Trinidad and Tobago. We're talking about them things. But one little issue, and everybody all of a sudden have a speculating, conjecture. Really? But look within. Look within, Miss Felix. Look within yourself. Is everything good with you? Is everything good with me? Is everything good in this country as far as relationships are concerned? Talk about yourself first. And then we could talk about other people. But don't come out and make your comment and make your conjecture like if you know what's going on. You don't know nothing. I don't know one damn thing. But conjecture, because why? It's politics and you want to deflate. You want to throw it out on another set of people because thing in your party bad. We have people, Miss Felix, before the court on the next side, before the court for criminal matters. We have people who is dissidents. We have people who have told us that, listen, what they are spreading is wrong, and we have to understand that those people who making less than $90,000 a year will not be affected as far as revenue authority concerned. You think that's making news? That making news? No. What making news? Laurel Izama. That's not be business. We had to talk about the things that really important to the man on the street who looking to make $1, looking to make 5 cents to support, to put food on the table for his family. Because it's not people coming with Felix on the radio, on the TV, and trying to fool the people, and that's all they go get charged, or they go charge only $10,000 because all you're making a little dollar on the street, or they're selling water, or they're selling Benny balls in Tobago, or they're selling a little sugar cake. And that is wrong. Those are the things that's wrong. Those are the things we're going to talk about. Not about a lady who was dealing with issues, a prime minister who was acted immediately. But we have people in our parliament who are before the criminal court making laws for you and me, and their leader has never acted in the interest of Trinidad and Tobago. Anybody talking about that? No. Nobody ain't talking about a chief whip who before the criminal court. Nobody ain't talking about a man who borrow money to fix his friends and them, and before the court to answer questions. Nobody ain't talking about that. Nobody ain't talking about land that was worth $52 million and got up to $175 million, and where the money gone? Nobody ain't talking about that. Nobody ain't talking about houses that were supposed to be built that costing close to $789 million, and up to now we can get answers for that. We ain't talking about that. Those are the conversations we're supposed to be having. Those are the monies that missing. That when the budget come on Monday, we have to ask ourselves, if we had that money, perhaps things would be better for all of us. Those are the things we're going to talk about, Ms. Felix and Mr. Bruce. Those are the things we're going to talk about. Almost $800 million, and up to now, we ain't hear answer from the man who was responsible. Where that money gone? $800 million gone, disappear. And according to the auditors, not a piece of brick, not a mortar, nothing. But we ain't talking about that. We're talking about something that we ain't know nothing about. According to that Calypsonian, that soca artist, drink water and let me mind the damn business. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, Brian. Listen, Sean Soka have a problem with me laughing. Well, I have to laugh all day for you, boy. All you good, yes? All you deal with that on the chat. Deal with that. Sean Soka, small pins. Those choke hard. I'm not accustomed to that. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sarah.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Morning, Ruth.
Morning.
See, I had a little problem with the eyes, but not with my mouth. And I ain't putting my mouth in woman business. I think that for all who don't talk about. You know what's a Hakwai?
No, tell me.
Hakwai is a Creole Chinese. So I is a Hakwai because I have a Chinese name that I call me Tam. So I supporting Mr. Young.
Right.
And all them, we have problem with it because he's a Chinese and he should act. A man leave Blanche shares and comes in Madeleine and pick up a trophy, Thelma Huggins, and married she. And she became the first lady. And he became the Governor General of Trinidad and Tobago, Solomon Ochoy. We didn't have no problem. He was a Hakwai. When Eric Williams put the bucket down, he come with Ulrich Lee. You know, the first time the people in Trinidad questioned it, is the way you put the people have Chinese boy to fight this giant Albert guns. Eric Williams tell them, you see that pin? That common pin, I put them there to deflate that balloon because Albert guns are a big thing. We had Norman Tang. We always had giant. No, and you know that same Ulrich Lee beat guns and was the first Minister of National Security. He dey raise police pay and all. Sparrow sing about that. Because police had vexed with him because they used to go about and collect a shilling here, collect a shilling there. Now all of that stuff. It ain't no joke. Because the pay gone up. The whole force in misery. So much pain and trouble, you see. They're planning to lock up people raising the salary. They couldn't also. So what is the problem? We had Norman Tang. We always had Chinese in the thing. I like my chow mein. Oh, what? I want these people to know that the PNM is people, national movement. People, national movement. It's not a Hindu party, again.
All right. All you take that. So it's 7:37 a.m. on a Friday morning. The Bacchanal hot, it's sweet. People getting called small pin on the chat. All kind of thing going on. Boy, if I was you, I'd have a paper bag on my head and stay out of the people business. It ain't working for you. Let me say good morning to my special friend, darling. I love you. Anyhow, guys, I have some information for you, Hold your calls for a little while, hold your calls. So, I saw this, my daddy sent me this. I've been seeing people commenting about paying taxes, and I found this information. And we need a reminder of what we pay and receive. The burden of the average taxpayer in Trinidad and Tobago is 22.3%. 0.3%. This is compared with 45% in France, 34% in the UK, 33.92% in Canada, and 26.5% in the United States. Additionally, here are some other facts to consider. Since September 7, 2015, the government of Trinidad and Tobago has 1. Reduced the rate of VAT from 15% to 12.5%. 2. Increased the personal allowance on all incomes from $60,000 to $90,000 per year. As a result, the first $7,500 that you earn each month is tax-free. As of January, this is number 3, 2019, first-time homeowners will benefit from an amendment to the residential stamp duty threshold from $850,000 to $1.5 million. This translated a direct saving of $37,000 on closing cost. 4. All taxes, custom duties, motor vehicles tax, and value-added tax will be waived on passenger hybrid motor cars for private use with an engine size not exceeding 1,599 cc and an electric motor output not exceeding 105 kilowatts. 6. For the record, the road improvement tax was abolished by Act Number 2 of 2006. People need to stop pulling out that argument when they complain about the roads. Also, the record residential and commercial property owners have benefited from a holiday on property taxes since 2009. And you know that these people like Sean Soka and them, they don't know nothing about this. 8. 2023 budget announced a hike in the VAT threshold from TT 500,000 to TT 600,000 per annum, a 20% increase. As a consequence, all businesses with revenues of less than 600,000 do not need to be VAT registered. 9. Agriculture as an economic pursuit is now free of all taxes on inputs, as well as on any revenue and income that is received as a result. 10. Increased minimum wage from $15 per hour in 2015 to $20.50 per hour 2050 in 2024, an increase of 36.7%. But then I guess it's easy to grumble and say the thief. Trinidad and Tobago, I had to read that for you. I had to read that for you. So when we hear people like Sean Suka and the rest of them, and it makes me wonder where these people are. Is it that you're heading us in the sand? What are you judging this government on? And all I could say, I come in to sing for my supper. I don't care. plenty of all you sing for all your supper between 2010 and 15. And if all you didn't put things in place, that is not my fault. But don't come to interfere with me and others who working hard to make an honest dollar when the day come. All you fasten out a place. I am not answerable to nobody but Jesus. So all you could come up, cuss me, call, send me text, try to, how you just do it? Try to frighten me. I ain't care. I don't care. So persons like Sean Soka and all you who feel all you could come up and talk, whether all you in studio or out of studio, all you could talk, me no business. I don't care. Jenny?
Miss Felix?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say something on PSA very quickly. I'm calling on Edward Lafu. He is the Real Estate Trade Union. Come and do what the Act says that you have the authority to do. You went and you did it with SWWTU. You can do it for PSA also, so that we have an election this year, because Leroy Baptiste has not put anything in place for us to have an election. You need to find out from him why it is he has not set up an election committee. The deadline for that has gone, so that we can have an election come what is constitutionally due, December. Mr. Edward Lafoot, do your job, please, because that is what you're being paid by the state to do. You have the authority under the Trade Union Act. Ms. Phyllis, I want to tell custom officers and BIR workers, I know it is traumatic with this whole change, but this is something that has been coming, not yesterday, since under Mr. Manning time. The bill was defeated, and in 2017, this government bring it back, and it was passed. Leroy Baptiste had no right to take this to no Privy Council. That is the final court of appeal. If he had stayed in this country with it, he could have sit down and used moral suasion on the government, whether the CP or not, to treat with custom and BIR workers. Because while you cannot stop a government from modernizing and restructuring their business, whether government or employed, you could sit down and work out the best deals for the workers. And what Leroy was supposed to be doing, making sure that the custom officers and BIR workers who want to go in the wider public service, that they get the jobs in the same kind of range that they're in right now, and make sure the jobs are there for them when they go over. He was supposed to make sure those who want to go under the TTRA, that they go across as public officers under Civil Service Act, and that they get the benefits and rights and interests not less favorable than they enjoy now. And also that the PSA remain the recognized majority union under the new authority. And those who want to get a visa, that they get the best packages that they should get. That is what he's supposed to be doing. So telling custom officers, when UNC come back in office, or they go overturn the law, how the hell they can overturn when the highest final court of appeal is the Privy Council? That says so in the Constitution. So where are they going to go? Or they can write to the UN, they can write to America Congress, they can write to Hague, they can write all over. That is okay. But them can't turn over nothing, because this was a court judgment that says that the government has not done anything unconstitutional in forming the TTRA. So don't let Leroy Baptiste fool all you. All have three options, work out the best option in their interest, and they have one. You could go across to the TTRA as a public officer with all your rights, your benefits, and everything intact. You ain't lost nothing. Don't let that man fool all you. When UNC come back, they go overturn. They can't overturn nothing. Not only that, you think UNC want to overturn that? When them could see they could money, you know them love to spend, and not we say how they spend all the money. It's not we say involved in corruption, it's not we say so. So you think a thing where them could have some input in where money, a kleptocratic UNC, you think they gonna want anything changed? Only make sure the PNM still is to make sure things in order. We could hold PNM accountable. You can't hold UNC accountable, because let me tell you something, they're not right here. Kleptocratic. Need all of them, not thief. Not we say so, MSJ says so. Abdullah say she corrupt. She like the wolf, put on grammar clothes and fool people. The wolf doesn't know people. Roger say what? Roger says they dismantle every system in this country. They mismanage this country. How they rob, they this, that. Listen, all the people know their assignment 2025. Know their assignment. BIR and custom workers, take my stupid advice. Get proper advice and make the best decision in you and your family interest. Don't study Leroy Batiste. He's clueless, headless, and he is a politician. Oh, God.
Oh, God. All you know, I need to stop watching this chat when I'm on air. This thing that Sarah said, I didn't know that's funeral home tenant on this. She said, I didn't know that's funeral home tenant on the live. The next one comes to say, Kelvin Thompson. Oh, God, it was Sean. I want to be just come on every day. You're part of the 1,000+ on the live right now. You just come on every day. That means you love the world show? The world show with all the viewers? This is the most listened to program on this station when numbers are concerned. And you love it. Listen, all you have to go up on that live. The things that be passing there, I carried out half of them things. Call her morning.
Morning. Share the live.
That's right.
Share the live, as they say. But you know something, mother? I listened yesterday evening to defecation and diaper. Though one does talk tata and one does try to clean it up. So they play a clip with a man telling you, juice morning. So I'm raising a point here. They play a clip with a man telling you at the end of it how we should unite. And the two, when they're done, they just want to say the two of them is the same thing. So the two leaders of the political party, Dr. Rowley must go and Kamala must go. But they forget every evening that they just sing to vote for Kamala. So they have a man called named Juice yesterday and say, like he not reach home, so he come out to talk. Well, diaper, this Juice all how. And try to wipe him out and tell him don't call back. After that, the Rasta man with the panty corn soup call to agree with diaper. But you know, everybody else who call after support that Kamala is the alternative. Not the two of them must go. So after wiping up Juice, and you preaching every day that Kamala is the alternative, come yesterday evening to tell we that the both of them must go because you agree with the man. And after you call us who you try to convince this is the alternative, tell you, hey, no, you're vexed. That is why we had 1,000 something. When you're intelligent, there's a difference between just talking and understand where you're preaching and just playing clips and don't understand where you're preaching, doesn't connect with the clip you're playing, no matter. Intelligence is a hell of a thing, you know. So Juice are sorry for your boy, Juice. They wipe you all over the table yesterday. And at the end of the evening, the conversation with their callers come back to the same thing and deny the point that they're trying to make. Trumpism we getting, mother. Data analytica, mother. Uninformed people coming to try to inform and educate people without a sense of direction to know where they're going, mother.
Oh, God. That is sounding good.
Well, how that was sound good when you telling me support Kamala, but you come to tell me this man said the both of them must go and you agree with them, and all your callers don't turn around to lash you after you don't lash a man who tell you one thing against the same thing you just play. You understand the point I'm making?
Yes, yeah. Idea.
So diaper and defecation. Please, our heirs.
But Area, oh God, somebody on the chat.
But oh God, they filthy up the airway with lack of thought, lack of vision.
Somebody said, wait, now somebody said, nah, man, Batara, that is red tongues, man.
It's red tongues. But them know all who wet them. That one did I call diaper. You know everybody who does be wet. As you call and make a contribution, you know if you're wet. So the only way you could know all who wet is because you have to be something absorbing them. Jordan.
You see why there's not a talk on Sharon here? You see?
Only not today. Not today. Caller, good morning. Hi, morning, caller. But you did. Good morning, caller. Morning.
Don't forget the 3 million we missing.
Oh God, listen to me now, listen to me now, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen to what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. I want you to go and make sure the saltfish in order, clean it, don't leave no bone, no skin on it, and make sure it's smelling good. You know that some of them saltfish when you bite it, they smell rank. Try and go and get some lime and put on your saltfish. Don't call this morning. You have work to do. And make sure your wife did the flour properly to make the bake. Oh God, leave people alone now. All your mind, all your business now. All you have time to call. Don't call now. Call a morning.
Good morning to the best radio station, 91.9, Sharon and Batman.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't take up too much time. We have 2 minutes.
All right. I want to hear. Yesterday, Brucey, I was 76 years and I ain't hear nobody wish me happy birthday.
Well, nobody,
Sharon,
nobody don't know.
Sharon,
she go with me, I know.
Oh, Sharon, say happy birthday for me now. Say happy birthday for me now, Sharon. And next day, and we will talk after on the next show. I know time short.
Miss Merlin, happy birthday, Miss Merlin.
Yeah, thank you, oh God. When I tell you I love this thing, and I don't come out this house until 10 o'clock and go across in Trinity Moore and sit down inside.
Don't give out your location. Right.
Pardon?
Do not give out your location.
Don't
tell them where you just go.
No, nobody can touch me. When I cross this road, I have on steel.
All right, okay.
And I never have no big set of money on there.
All right. Okay, darling, we're getting ready to go. So Bruce will play it for you. Guys, I can't take any more calls. And, oh God, they said that the saltfish with the big bone. Yes. Go and clean it. Teach your wife how to knead flour, a little coconut in it, and make a nice bake for you while you clean the saltfish. Well, if you don't have a wife, go and borrow somebody on now.
No! If people get in trouble for that.
They say, they call Sharon Becky something. Oh God, they don't call the people no bad name here now.
Beak?
Some bird beak, big beak, something. I don't know.
Any woman that has cooked chicken with the beak?
I cook the chicken foot with the toes on. Trinidad and Tobago, I had a good time. I enjoyed you. Thank you very much. Of course, you know, I called. We only hitting 1,000 here, only 1,000 plus. Thank you to all 1,000 plus of you who came on the YouTube Live. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Talk to you on Monday, God's willing. Out of here. The weekend has begun. Be safe, guys. Be careful. Be safe. We love you.
Yes.
We out of here. I am out of here. Ciao.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM.
Share the life. Thursday, October 24th, from 5 p.m. Tobago Carnival. Get ready for Hush Cooler. Hush Cooler. All roads lead to Vibes, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. An experience like no other. And all you hear what? Whatever happened at Vibes? Well, I don't want to tell you. Hush.
Can you dig it?
Hush Cooler at Vibes. Performing live, Mikel Tasia.
I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the drum again.
The Pan Man.
Man, Joshua McGrillo, Neil Iwer George, and more. Cause we got the massive club, send it down and turn it over. Cooler. So bring your crew, bring your cooler, and come to Hush. Tickets are available online at islandtickets.com or from the Jade Monkey Bar, Crown Point, and Ched Arthur Leather Store, Scarborough. For more info, call 721-1992 or 774-5624. This October, the ultimate party experience awaits. Hush Cooler. No glass bottles allowed. Powered by TTT Limited, the official national media partner for Tobago Carnival 2024.
I need a little run now, babe.
Hush Cooler.
Are you ready for the ultimate football showdown? Alderman Kareem Marcel and Renewing Hope Foundation presents Unity Call Football League 2024. It's time for seven-a-side football like you've never seen it before. Kick it off at the Beetham Gardens Recreational Grounds on Friday, 27th September at 7 p.m. sharp with a massive first place prize of $100,000 up for grabs. This is the competition you don't want to miss. Teams, it's time to get ready. Registration is open now, but you don't want to wait because the deadline is Wednesday, 25th September. The fee, only $2,500 per team. So come lock in your spot and show your skills on the field. Check out the official social media page of Kareem Marcel for the registration link or more information. Or you can hit us up on WhatsApp at 294-7814. This is football. This is unity. This is the Unity Call Football League 2024. Be there.
Inferno Friday and Seductive Saturdays are back at Vibes Event Space, formerly known as a Shade Nightclub.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Tobago, your favorite event venue, is bringing back Inferno Friday and Seductive Saturday. Party with the all-star DJ cast. Drink specials all night. This weekend at Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Let's party like we used to as we continue the vibe. General entry free until midnight. VIP $100. Call or WhatsApp 394-3212 or 620-3057 to reserve your cabanas and VIP space. Come enjoy the entertainment, enjoy the vibes, and the atmosphere at the safest venue in Tobago. Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Inferno Friday and Seductive Saturday are back.
TTMF and HMB have joined forces to offer you greater mortgage, financing, and investment advantages under one roof. Welcome to TTMB, the new Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Bank. Call 625-8863 or visit ttmortgagebank.com to learn more. TTMB, the Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Bank. Own your future.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Wow. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Tune into The Street 919 FM this and every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. for the program Conscious Talk.
Emancipation cannot be a one-day dress-up in African card event. It has to be a serious process in which resources are provided to our people to ensure they are emancipated. You cannot develop on handouts. That's another form of domination and control. When programs and policies are put in place so that you can develop economically, so that you can become business people, then and only then we can begin to talk about economic development.
Conscious Talk. Talk.
IWER and Oscar B presents Breakfast Jam. At Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub. Sunday, 27th October, 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Featuring popular artiste and an all-star DJ cast. Early bird tickets $300. Breakfast inclusive.
If your name end with a A, bend right over.
Tickets available on TicketFederation.com and cachet stores nationwide. Or call 620-3057 or 684-4528. Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space.
We don't beat girl, but we beat from body. We beat from body.
Hey, why you propping sorrow?
My savings car prop me up.
Well, outperform at 3% per annum.
3%?
The Salmon Tree Fund.
The Salmon Tree Fund?
No service charges cutting into your interest.
No service charges?
Withdraw anytime. All penalties waived.
All penalties waived?
More interest than your savings account.
More interest?
And backed by real estate assets.
Backed by real estate?
Yep. Outperform at 3% per annum with the Salmon Tree Fund from HMB, a subsidiary of TTMB. Visit salmontreefund.com now for full information and own your future. So where you going?
I going to outperform at 3%.
The time in Trinidad and Tobago is now 8 a.m. Your money should also be at work outperforming at 3% per annum with the Salmon Tree Fund from HMB, a subsidiary of TTMB. Visit salmontreefund.com now for full information.
Why you propping sorrow?
My savings car prop me up.
Well, outperform at 3% per annum.
3%?
The Salmon Tree Fund.
The Salmon Tree